Alright guys, today we're going to change the oil for our 2012 Accord V6. And the type of oil is right here, OW20. Okay, so I'm not using the Rams today. If you guys want, you can use it, but the reason my tire is like this is because the oil filter, there you go, there it is. So that's the oil filter. You don't have to take the tire off, but if you want, you can. But as you can see, I can already reach the filter with my hands. I'm just gonna get under the car and just unscrew the bolts and then drain my oil right here. You don't have to use this. You can just use any sort of bucket. Make sure you put like a garbage bag. This, I think they sell at Walmart for like 20 bucks. So yeah, basically you're just gonna get in. The bolt is 17 millimeter. You need a ratchet. I like to use an extendable one because it gives me more leverage, so I can easily crack the bolt open. But if you don't have this, you can use your bare hands. Just hit it like a couple times, it's gonna come loose. So let's just get right under and start the process. Okay, so once you've placed your bucket, you're just gonna get under your car. So it's on the passenger side of the car, and you see that bolt right there. That is for the engine oil. It even says engine oil right there. So the bolt is around right there. You're just gonna put your ratchet and you're just gonna unscrew it. You don't want to do this side because this is the transmission. So that is the transmission. You don't want to touch that. That's the engine oil, one on the passenger side. So let's just crack that open now. All right, so it actually took me a minute to crack that bolt because I'm not using my ram. So once it's loose, you just want to unscrew it, and you want to unscrew it while putting pressure on it, because if you don't, it's gonna shoot oil and it could be hot. In my case, it is hot. And just like that, we're gonna take the bolt out there and just let it drain. While it's draining, you can come up and you can just unscrew the cap. Obviously don't wear dirty gloves as I am. Just put this away. Okay, now we're just gonna take this bolt and we're gonna clean it up. Just clean up like that, and we're almost ready to put it back on. As you can see, there's very little oil dripping, and which is fine. You can just screw the bolt on now, and let's see. This space is tight. Okay, and just take your towel and clean the rest. Now we're just gonna tighten it. Now, so once you put your bolt back on, you just come around like so, right in there. That's your oil filters. There you go. All right, make sure you clean around the mess. There is gonna be an extra oil right here. All right, so if you're gonna get this company, you need to focus on this number. That's the number that goes with the V6 model. And just make sure before you put it, make sure it's the same size and same everything. Okay, it's the same thing, but it's a little taller, I guess. And for the oil, 0W20, that's what you need. All right, I'm using the full synthetic. I just put some fresh oil on top of the rubber, and just like how you unscrew it, you're gonna screw it back on. And make sure it's nice and tight. Okay, and that's it. You're almost done. So now we just need to come around here for the new oil, check the level, and we're all set. So if you look at the owner's manual, page 347, it says 4-cylinder models, they need to use 4.2 quart, and V6 models, we need to use 4.5 quart. So we're just gonna pour that now. Okay, so we're just gonna put the funnel right there, and as you can see, our oil has an indicator. So we're gonna pour until 4.5 quarts. Yeah, I do not recommend recording and working at the same time. All right, so the level is 0.5 quarts right here. That's the level. You can see the oil. So we've used up to 4.5 quarts, so I'm just gonna clean up and screw the cap back on now. So the last step is just you wanna take your dipstick out. You wanna clean it once. And now we're just gonna put it back in to measure the oil level. Okay. And let's see what our level is. Basically, you need to be right there. No more than that, right there. So as you can see, if I touch here, there's no oil, but right here is the oil. So that's it. All right, so as you guys can see, it's not that hard. Obviously, don't record and do the job at the same time. You're gonna mess up just like I did. I even put some oil in my connectors right there, which is, I don't know, I'm gonna find out later if that's bad or not. And when you put the dipstick back on, just make sure it's nice and tight and it's not loose like that. Just make sure it clicks in, and make sure this is tight. And oh, also the bolt that's on the bottom, the one that we opened up, that's gonna have a washer, so you just want to make sure that the washer is also back on when you screw it back on. And that is it, guys. This is how you change the oil for 2008 to 2012 Honda Accord V6 3.5 liter.